Hello, my beautiful people. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this video. This was a requested video from one of my subscribers. Thank you so much. And she wanted me to make the Dollar Tree cheesecake on camera. So I make these all the time. Y'all know this, and it's one of our favorites. And I buy the Bam pie shells because they don't have the regular graham cracker or the Keebler one. I think that's the name of it. But this is the only one that's available right now. That's the Bama one. And I buy that. I'm making 2 cheesecakes tonight because one is for my neighbor who really helped me out a lot by telling me where to go for this toothache of mine that wouldn't, rake me over the coals. So the first thing I do is I start with my pie shell. I take the top off, okay, and then you have that sticky stuff on it. If there's any crumbs on the inside, I brush them off into here because the crumbs are going to be a garnish for later on. And then I'm going to take these off, and you're going to have that little sticky stuff on here. And you're going to take that off. And then I'm going to wipe this clean. I'm not going to wash it. I'm just going to wipe it. It doesn't actually touch the cheesecake, this part, but this part does. So you want to wipe it off. Just make sure there's no cooties on there. And then after that, I take these, throw them in the garbage. Okay, and now I'm going to sit this to the side until I'm ready for it. By that time it'll be dry. And I'm going to do the same thing with that pie shell, but after I'm done with that, what I usually do is I take a spoon and I just try to go around the pie shell and just get the crumbs, because like I said, this is what I use to garnish the cheesecake, the top of the cheesecake. You don't want to take too much of the crumbs. You can see a whole lot of stragglers right there. So I just take the spoon and go around the edges like that. And then I brush all those crumbs into the paper plate. And I do it on a paper plate because the paper plate is wider. It'll catch all the crumbs so they won't go all over the place, because I really want my crumbs. But be careful when you're doing this, because this whole pie shell can slide right out of this tin. If y'all hear anything, that's my dryer going on. Oh boy. I'll tell y'all. It never stops. So when I get those crumbs together from both of these, I'm going to just smush them up with my spoon, and then I'm just going to sit that to the side, and that's going to be my garnish for the top of the cheesecake. But like I said, be very careful when you do this, because this whole shell will either break or slide right out. So you want to be careful and be very ginger with that. Alright, I'll be back when I get the second one done. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I got 1 block of cream cheese. I'm going to make 2 cheesecakes, but I'm only going to make 1 so she can see how I made this. So I just took 1 block of cream cheese, put it in there, and then I'm just going to take my mixer. I got my little crumbs that I took from both pie shells, so that's going to garnish both the pies. But that's optional. You don't have to do that, you guys. That's just optional. Alright, now I'm going to mix my cream cheese up. Okay, my cream cheese has been sitting at room temperature for a few hours now, so that's why I had to make this today. This is how the envelope looks that comes out of here. I hope you guys can see that. And I'm just going to open this up. This is one of the easiest, quickest, delicious cheesecakes you could ever make, you guys. And if you can't find it at the Dollar Tree, Walmart's, Food Line, all those grocery stores sell it. So, of course, for more than $1, The thrill of this is doing all this for $1. And like I said before, depending on the total of your cream cheese, this cheesecake runs you between $6.50 to $7. depending on the price of your cream cheese. I got this on sale at Food Line. I think it was 2 for $4, so this was $2. And everything else that you need from the Dollar Tree is $4. Your cream cheese, your cheesecake, your pie shell, a tub of Cool Whip, and your cream cheese. Simple and affordable. So we're going to mix that all up. It smells so good. I'm going to get all that mixed in there. Smells delicious. And the instructions say once you make the cheesecake, you want to chill it for at least 2 hours. And I'm going to chill mine for overnight, so it'll be just fine. Okay. See how simple that was? Simple and easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to unplug that. We're going to get as much of this cheesecake mixture off the whips as much as we can, because we don't want to waste anything. Okay, if my son or my niece was here, they could lick those because there's no eggs in this or nothing. Okay, now we're going to get our Cool Whip. And as I said before, I have 2 because I'm making 2. And we got the Cool Whip, like I said, from the Dollar Tree. Because over the 4th of July holiday, these Cool Whips at Food Line were 97 cents, y'all. I went back to Food Line thinking I was going to get that 97 cents and save those 3 coins, those 3 pennies. I got over to Food Line, honey. That stuff, this Cool Whip was $1.85. I was like, I don't think so. Okay, now I take my pastry bag right here. If you don't have a pastry bag, you can just take a plastic bag, a lunch bag, and just put a little bit of the whipped cream. We're going to get another spatula. Let's see. This is optional as well, you guys. This is just how I make my cheesecake. I'm just going to take like a little scudge of Cool Whip. And I'm going to put it in that bag. And I'm going to put that to the side until I'm ready. I'm going to stick that in the refrigerator. It's got that little bit in there. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator until I'm ready for it. Alright. Now we're going to take the rest of the Cool Whip. And we're going to put it in here. And what you want to do is you want to fold the Cool Whip in here. You don't want to mix it. You just want to get it all nice and blended up in that cheesecake mixture. And we're going to do this. Trying to get everything so we don't waste anything. Okay. Now we're just going to fold it right in to the cheesecake mixture. Nice and gently. You don't want it to fall, but you just want to get it nice and mixed in. So that cheesecake, you can tell the difference between the cheesecake and the Cool Whip. And we're going to mix it all up. Make it delicious. Okay. Now we've got that almost folded in. Just a little bit more. Scrape down your bowl. Oh, it smells so good. I could just dive in there right now. Woohoo! Diabetes, what? Okay, so now we've got that folded in together. I'm going to take a pie shell. Hope you guys can see this. pie shell right here. Yep. And we're going to just empty that into this pie shell. And make sure you get it all. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, let me put this in the sink. And we're going to get this all off of here as much as we possibly can. And I will be right back, guys. Hold on one moment. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I wanted to open the cherry pie filling. I didn't want you guys to sit here and stare at me opening that can. Now I'm going to spread out the cream cheese mixture as best I can, because this looks yummy, yummy, yummy. Ooh, y'all just don't know. I love this stuff. I love this cheesecake so much. I probably could have folded in the Cool Whip a little bit more, but it'll be okay. I'll keep this one for myself and give the other one to my neighbor. And that's if I can eat this. What is that? Oh, okay. So I'm going to spread this out. None of this is working today. Let's try this one. I'll just bring it all the way up. Of course, you can do it however you want. You know, the little top is going to go up here, so I'll try to bring it to the edge, but it's okay if it goes over. Now we spread it out. Let me clean my knife off. You know how I am, I'm OCD. I gotta fix everything. I hope you guys can see this. Okay, now we've got the cream cheese mixed in. Now we're just going to put the cherry pie filling on top. And I usually use the whole can because it is just so delicious, even though my tooth is hurting. I'm still going to eat me some cheesecake, y'all. I hope I get to this thing pulled out tomorrow, or at least Tuesday. So I'm going to spread out the cherry pie filling just around to the edge. You don't want it running over. Okay. Now you got your cherry pie filling in here. And y'all know I got to clean as I go. Now, the next thing I usually do is take that Cool Whip that I put in the bag, in my pastry bag, and I just do a couple of little swirls. You want them small so you can put the top on. This is optional again. You don't have to do this. But this is the way I just decorate the top of the cheesecake. And it's yummy. Now I'm going to take some of those crumbs that I saved from that I scraped off. And I'm just going to top the top of the cheesecake like that. With a little bit of crumbs. And see, this is going to be enough for both the cheesecakes. So then, after you get it all done, you guys can see this. Let's not get that. That's what she looks like. I hope you guys can see. And then I'm just going to put the top on her and put her in the refrigerator and let her chill until tomorrow. And then I will either have this one for my mom and I, or I will give this one to my neighbor. It doesn't matter. But that is how I make my quick, easy little Dollar Tree cheesecake. And you just lay the tin right on there. And you could close it a little bit if you like. I don't. And then you just sit the cheesecake in the refrigerator and let it chill. And that is how it comes out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. Love, peace, and happiness. Remember, guys, be kind to each other. The world is big enough for us all. I love you all so very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.